So, quick impression. I used it for one day. Everyday stuff, mostly clothing and food. We're in Illinois, where it kind of dipped down at 40 degrees, so you have to bring extra layer. I come into our work. I do not leave my stuff in the locker. I keep my stuff inside, so I'll have my layers in there, jackets, pants, and pretty much it. And then extra layers. So here's a comparison to, well, so you got the ASAP here. As you can see, the ASAP was, it had a job in the military, so you had the palace webbing. It was great everyday carry. I got it from a member here, also from a member in the Facebook group. It was great for summer, but I need a lot of water, hydration. I do average about 3 liters a day. So this was not working because the hydration is inside. There's 2 inside. You can go to Miss Ranch website to get that detail. Or I have to put the water bottles using Palace Moly webbing, which could get tedious sometimes, depending how OCD you are. But for summer, some spring, summer, great for light loadout. But I need a water bottle on the outside to readily access it. So here comes the Missouri Ranch front. Front is, to me, is basically an ASAP. You can see it. It's the same. They just moved the palace webbing up higher and then gave you a hydration pouch, which is great. This takes everything from Yeti Rambler to, what's it, 32 ounce, 1 liter. One time I was able to stuff in there, and I could stuff a Yeti Rambler and a Soroji 24 ounce in there, and there's pictures you've seen. I'll try including that. That was great. Then when I need more during fall and winter time for more layers, I'll come into my 3-day salt pack. It's 3 days worth of supply, so you can put everything in there. Put my water bottle in there. I'm not a laptop carrier because it's not my job. But these are the packs I have from Mr. Ranch, Metcalf. This is the Dragon Slayer, which is my unicorn. It's got dragon. Anyway, it's a Dragon Slayer. To me, this is the perfect size for my needs for layering. I do some day hammock hanging. That is great for stealth hanging. Then you got Coolie 40 in there for an overnight. Coolie 25 for day height for day use. This is a Sawtooth 45, which I rather use the Metcalf or the Pendler because I prefer the tricep. Anyway, that's Sawtooth. And the oldest I got is the Missouri Ranch Rush. It's tri-zip. It has a mesh bottle pockets that goes in sideways, that goes that way, so easier to reach. Anyway, so you're here for the Spartan. So here's what everybody's talking about, the port. See, it's not loaded, so it opens up. When I loaded it, it goes like that because it's full and in use, and it works. I don't know. Some people have an issue with that. Something I discovered that I have not heard anybody mention. Anyway, here's a string going to the ball pocket, right? So I got this string going to the side ball pocket, right? It goes through and comes out here. So if your bottle wall sweats a lot, or rain, if you're concerned about really rain, it goes in here, comes out. Very different from the Dragon ball pocket. Huge. You could put a roll-out jacket, but it has a grommet down here where the water comes out. So, okay, since you saw this, this is how I retain my water bottles. This is a cord, and it goes through there, and it clips to the water bottle, and then so if you flip it, it doesn't fall out. There's a video I'll link in there too. So I thought for one day use so far, I maybe 10 pounds in there. I found the harness just enough padding for me on the no escape Dragon. I had to take the ASAP's yoke, which is military, which is a thicker padding compared. See how thick it is? It's, well, to be fair, it's 16 liters versus, I think I put 30 pounds in here. This is some more padding. So if you're gonna be one of those people who's gonna load your pack really heavy, want padding, call Mr. Ranch, buy one of these military grade yoke. It'll give you extra padding. So again, this is the port, that hydration port everybody's talking about. It's not loaded, so it's popping up, but when I loaded, I totally forgot it there. And I'm on the water bottle camp. I stopped using the tube after one winter when the tube froze, because it's like minus 20 degrees. So the tube froze and I can't drink. So now I'm to the water bottle. It still freezes, but I can shake it once in a while. The tube, you got to twist and turn to get it released. Anyway, here's next to the front. It's kind of hard right now because of the material, but once you use, the wrinkly is still there, which is amazing. And then we just took this to Yellowstone and really rained hard on us. Kept my cameras, Insta360 cameras, batteries and memory things and jackets. It kept it dry. AquaGuard really works in rain. Everything inside was dry. I wish that would happen in my coolie when we took it to Utah. Some stuff got wet or moist, put it that way, because it was cold too. The Dragon in Colorado, Yellowstone, it kept everything dry. So the material works. I was hesitant about it because I like the 1,500 to 500D Corduras. I'm rough with my stuff. I'm not a careful person, so I need some materials that are tough. And if it breaks down, they got good customer service, replace it. You know, there's a little tax and shipping you pay extra, which is sometimes more than the product you're getting from Mr. Ranch. But they're cool people. They're sending me free stuff. Anyway, it's a good company. So I can't wait to break this in. It's going to be everyday use. But like I said, for these sites of pack, I use for spring and summer because I don't have so much layer. But this is gonna be interesting for me because I will be deploying the tail, the beaver tail, to carry my wet jacket outside, which I do anyway with the front because I use the OV cache to keep my wet stuff outside. And this is gonna be interesting to use a smaller pack on winter time. I guess I carried the backup battery bank cables in here, mostly wallets, cell phones, easy stuff, car keys, because I found this part, when full, it's very limited what you can put in there as far as thickness goes. If you're old school wallet guy with 4 inches thickness in it, it works. But everybody's on these pay on the phone, so it wouldn't be a problem. Travel wise, I think you can put you and your wife's or your kid's passport in there. It's great. I have not found the hidden features in this Spartan, because you know Taylor's behind this, so there's got to be an Easter egg here, because was it Zion? See, this is what happens when you get old and forget where you travel. Yellowstone. Anyway, so this bag got heavy at one point because I was carrying so many batteries, meals, snacks, and when my Dragon gets heavy past 25 pounds, I deploy the live wing, which I got from Mr. Ranch also or a member. So I would deploy the live wing or contour pads. It didn't come with a no escape, but it's really easy to put it in there. And I don't know how many times I deployed this until my wife noticed this. There's a pocket inside with a zipper, so you could put your extra snack bars that you don't want to share with your wife or your kids in there, or other stuff you don't want to share with your families. But there's an extra pocket in there with zipper. So there's got to be an Easter egg here somewhere that Taylor's not telling us. So go explore, take off the tab, stop hanging your backpack in an air conditioned room, take it outside. Yeah, I still have not adjusted it because it sits fine where it hangs on my body. I'm 5'7". I think my measuring back is 18 inches. So this has a small, medium. I think that's how it's sold, small, medium. The no escape had, oh, drop the case. The no escape had, what's this? Oh, yeah, it had a small, medium also. So that's why I switched it to this one. Had more padding. I think this is also small, medium. Yeah, it's an 18 to 21. So today it's gonna rain, not hard, so it'll get wet. Good. Let's see if this really is gonna bother me or not. Again, I'm not a hydration port guy. What I will do to use this is I will include a picture. I have an Insert 360 selfie stick that will go inside the pack if I ever do another virtual walk. So the selfie stick will go up here, down to the inside of the pocket, where I usually keep the battery bank. I got a battery bank, usually the no escape. The battery bank goes in here. through the what is it? I think here, the back, the battery cable goes out into the harness out here, so I can keep charging my smartphone or the Insta360, which I had it. I forgot. Yeah, I had it on a site where the laptop comes out on the side. So this is my use. The stick will come out here, battery bank inside, so I can run more than 30 minutes of virtual recording in 360. So this one's a little long-winded, yammering again. That's why I did the silent review, but I think it's a great small pack that will have a specific use for my walking around or hiking around, whatever you want to call the stepping to up to 5 miles, taking a snack, getting away from your family, taking off the Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to use this pack compared to the rest of the family. So yeah, if you want to see what I'll do with this within the next couple of months during winter, I'm one of those sick people that like the blizzard, because there's nobody else walking around during this blizzard, so you get free time yourself. Can't wait to take it out, because normally I take out the coolie when it's wet, moisture, maybe the 3-day assault. So it'll be interesting, because I already took the no escape for Colorado winter. That's awesome. So yeah, can't wait to try it out. So if you want to follow what I'll do with it, like what they said, what the kids say, yeah, give it a like, notification, subscribe. No, I do not have an OnlyFans. It's just a sticker, but I'm kind of flipped that way. But yeah, if you want to see what I'll do with it, give you an impression, give me a follow. All right. See you guys, all you enablers.